Well, good morning. Trucker Todd here, and time for another video. Sorry I missed one yesterday. We've got one that we did on Monday where we talked to the students, the people that are thinking about entering trucking. Now I want to talk to you trainers, and so hope you'll hang with me. Got some good information to share with you guys. My thoughts and opinions about training, especially if you're doing it now or you're thinking about doing it. But before we do, give this video a thumbs up. Share it on your social media platforms. Look down in the description below for information about how to call Swift and find out about driving opportunities in your area, whether you're wanting to do company or lease purchase or you already got your own truck. And anyway, there's a lot of great information down there. Where do I get the music that we're about to play? All of that's down there. Look it up and you'll be glad you did. My Instagram's there, my Facebook's there, email's there. Feel free to contact me or leave a comment below. Without any further ado, let's jump right in. Here we go.
And this is why I do this, why I'm out here, why I keep that hammer down. Flying by these road signs, with home on my mind, with these wheels turning round. For my family and for my kids, for this life I wanna live. And this is why I do this.
Alrighty, we're back. So let's jump right in. Let's not waste any time. So you've decided, let's start at the beginning. Let's say you've not trained, it's something you want to do. Let's talk about that for a second. First of all, I would ask you, why do you want to be a trainer? What is motivating you? The wrong answer, let's talk about what the wrong answer is. Well, Trucker Todd, I'm in a lease and I'm not making enough money, or I'm in the hole every week, so I want to train so I can make more money to get out of the hole. Folks, let's start right there. If you're not making money in your lease, wherever you're at, Swift or otherwise, training just so you can stay out of the hole every week, something's wrong there. Either you're not managing your fuel, either you're in a crappy lease, or something. Fix that. You know, you don't fix a sinking ship by, you know, putting a bucket over the hole in the ground, or in the hole of the boat. You don't fix it by putting a small wash rag in it. You got to fix the hole in the boat before you can you know, sail the open seas. So if you're struggling where you're at, taking on a student's not the answer. What happens when you start running double miles and your truck breaks down? Then your student's going to see you fail, and that doesn't give them a positive image of the trucking industry, and it's not going to help your stress situation either. If your deal is that you want to have some input in the future truckers, and that you're trying to improve the industry, then yeah, you might be a good fit. If your reasoning is, hey, you've seen that there's a lot of unsafe acts out here and you want to do your part to better it and make it safer, then yeah, this might be for you. Second thing I want to say about this, if you have less than 5 years experience, you really need to question yourself. And I know you guys aren't going to listen to me on this, but bare minimum 2. If you're out here with 4 months experience, or 3 months like Warner does, or you're at CRST and they're doing the deal where 2 students drive together that don't know what they're doing and they basically teach each other nothing, that's not going to work. You need to be out here for a while. You need to, you know, if you've got 3 months experience, you might not have even drove through a winter yet. You might not have ever had to chain up. You may have never had a blowout and had to call breakdown. So you need some time out here. You need to experience some things. And you know, I've had 2 recent stories of people calling me, telling me about a trainer that would have, you know, 4 months experience and it's gone to their head and they think they know everything. I promise you, as a guy with 25 years, I still learn something every day. If you think you know it all, you're probably, you're either lying to yourself or you really are very clueless. There's tons to learn, and there's always more to learn. The industry's always changing, and you need to be changing with it. You should be reading trucking news. You should be watching YouTube videos and educating yourself. You know, right now I'm fascinated with the guys that are out in California, and they're freaking out about AB5. Folks, this has been a law for a couple of years now. They've been talking about it for at least 3. These guys should have been prepared. They should have had a backup plan and known that there was a possibility, especially in California, that this could go through, and started preparing for it. So while I'm sympathetic to people that are struggling, at the same time, it's hard to be sympathetic to guys that don't take their job seriously and do their due diligence to know what they need to know. So that's what I want to say about that part of it. Now, let's talk about some more things. You guys, if you're going to train, and you're going to train well, I don't believe you can be sleeping while the trainee's driving, at least initially in the first few weeks. How many of you, when you're 15-year-old, got their learner's permit for a car, let's forget about trucks a second, would, you know, go lay down in the back seat and take a nap while their teenager drove a 400-mile trip or a 500-mile trip? Not many of us. But yet we'll trust somebody that went to truck driving school for 2 or 3 weeks to drive us cross country while we're in the bunk sleeping. Also, I mentioned money earlier, but if you got into training because you're going to double your miles and make all this money, yes, you may do that, especially the last couple of weeks of training. But you need to be upfront. You need to be teaching this guy something, because, or gal. Either way, guy or gal, male or female, doesn't matter. You need to be teaching them, because at some point in time, you're going to turn them loose, and they're going to be out on the road with your family and with my family, and we need to make sure they're safe and know what they're doing. So I really, you know, I know these companies push, be a trainer, but I think it's kind of like lease purchase and companies that push it. It's great for some people. I had a great trainer, but for every guy like me that has a great trainer, there's 3 or 4 guys that had a terrible trainer. And so we really need to be mindful of what we're doing out here, and try to get the best product we can out on the road for all of our benefits. We all benefit when a student goes through a good school, gets a good training, and comes out here on the road ready to work. And so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I think I've said enough about this. I'm probably going to get myself in trouble with a few of the companies that I talk about on this channel, because their training practices may or may not adhere to what I suggest and say on here. This is just my opinion. I can tell you that from multiple people, I've had several people contact me and say that they really did like the Swift truck driving school. You guys know I went to a private one in Oklahoma, in Altus, Oklahoma, that's not there no more. And so I can't even recommend that one to you. But anyway, leave me a comment below. Shoot me an email. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. You guys have a great day. And tomorrow I'm going to bring out another video, and we're going to talk about my fuel savings here lately. A lot of people have been asking. A lot of people are concerned about fuel. Even though it's coming down, so are the fuel surcharges, because fuel's coming down. A lot of people are concerned about it, and I feel like we need to talk about it. But that's it for now. You guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.